ice in my underwear. Hopefully that's a good thing. Oh, it's so hot. The bike's so hot. 30 something degrees. See you, mate. Finishing early, home time. Too hot for gloves today. Sorry. It was almost too hot to wear a jacket. I considered not wearing them. It's like 32 degrees Celsius. I'm not a fan. Although, I think my back likes the heat. My back likes the warm weather, that's for sure. It doesn't hurt as much. I love that crackle. That crackle is everything right now. Hell yeah. Tell you what, putting ice in your jocks when you're riding a motorbike on a hot day, that is the go. Far out, I love this bike. If you've got any questions about riding a motorbike, I mean, I've only been riding for about almost 2 months, almost two and a bit months. If you've got any questions about learning to ride a motorbike, please comment, please send me a message, a DM, whatever you need to do. I'd love to explore those questions with you and help see if I can answer them. See if I can answer them from my perspective in the last few months of getting my full license, my full restricted license. I don't have to wear a vest, I don't have to have an L plate or a P plate up. But I'm restricted for 3 years, can't have a phone mounted to my bars. What else? Can't have a passenger, and can only have a 600cc max motorcycle. Can't have a motorcycle that has more power than 660cc. So yeah, that's in 3 years I can do any of those things. I can lane filter now. Lane filtering where I live, it's only 30 k's or under. The traffic has to be doing 30 k's or under, and then you can lane filter. And what else? Yeah, so just give me a comment. Given that that's I always wave to bikers and they never wave back. Given that that's my journey, my story, where I'm at. If you've got any questions that you think maybe I can answer, or maybe you're just behind me in the journey and you want to know what's ahead or what to expect on your learner's test or your check ride or your pre-learner or the full license test that you do in Victoria. If you want to know if you've got any of those questions, just yeah, message me, inbox me, comment. I do this all the time. I try to help people with their questions about, you know, the journey and what to expect. I remember one girl recently, she kind of chickened out and she got her scooter license instead. The scooter license. She was talking to me up until, you know, getting the license and stuff, and commented on a few videos. Yeah, but look, it's not that bad. It's really not that hard to do. And like I said, I will say, I will say a lot of the things that I struggled with, or not necessarily struggled with, but I guess felt that I was a bit challenged with, after about 2 months, it's all second nature. It all becomes like, it's like a third arm, if you will. Actually, I don't know how you'd operate a third arm. You need another part of your brain for that. No, but you know what I mean? It becomes an extension. It's like driving a car, or walking. Walking is a great example. We walk without even thinking 90% of the time. And riding a bike, motorcycle, after a few months of, you know, putting into practice all the things you've learned, you think about it really hard. You think about it a lot. Like you really focused on every gear, every shift, every indicator, every turn, every bit of balance, everything you're very meticulous about. You're worried, you're scared, you have fear inside you. And for the first month, that's you. You are just locked in and scared and concentrating as best as you can, and you're very fearful. But after the 2-month period, 90% of that stuff is just second nature. It is like walking. You don't even think about it anymore. I remember only a few weeks ago, I was counting every gear. I was thinking about every gear change. I was thinking up, down, this is third, this is fourth, this is second. I'm in fifth now, I'd go down, or up, down, fifth gear, left gear, turn on the indicator. I don't think like that anymore. My body just does it. It's just become a habit. Riding a bike, a motorcycle has become a habit. Don't get me wrong, there's still so much I need to learn. I need to learn my, you know, leaning balance with my accelerator balance. There's a lot of fine details. But for the most part, you can get to A to B. I ride 30 minutes both ways every day to work. And yeah, after the second month of riding every day, it's all second nature. You know enough to get to A and B very sufficiently, and it just happens. And that's something that I think, me personally, I didn't anticipate. I thought it would be a skill that I'd be focusing on and honing, like every bit of the skill. I thought I'd be honing it, but you know, after 2 months, I'm only honing like really finer detail things, like things that would make me not a semi-professional, but more of a I don't know, like semi-confident rider who's been riding for many years. They're the things that I think you hone and you focus, but you focus those things over a period of years, not months. First 2 months, you learn everything you need to know to get you to A to B. So try not to chicken out. Just go and do the test, and worst case scenario, you have to do the test again. And I will say this, do it again, because once you get to where I'm at right now, it is exhilarating. It is the most fun. Yeah, so yeah, go and get it. Do it again, because once you get to here, this is the most fun. This might be the most fun you'll ever have in your life. I don't know who you are, but apart from like having kids that you love and watching them grow up, you know, one of my kids is almost 5 now. Apart from and being with, you know, your loved partner, you know, your loved one, and apart from the family side of things, and really like understanding what it means to you have your own family and that kind of joy. Apart from that kind of joy, man, there's nothing like being able to just get on a motorbike that's got some power and just ride. This is everything. It's everything I thought it was, to be honest with you, and maybe a little bit more. Go and do it. I hope I've inspired you to go and do it again. If you failed. If not, keep going. I hope you get to hear. Ask me anything. Ask me if you've got any questions. Ask me. Because I wish there was more people that I wish I had more people to talk to about it. I felt like I went through the gauntlet. I feel like I threw myself in the deep end. I didn't know anything about motorbikes or getting your license. I didn't know anything about motorbikes. I just knew that, actually, you know, look, let's be honest, 100% honesty here, in retrospect, now that I really think about it, I never thought I would get a motorbike. I was actually in the other fence to this whole motorbike thing. Which is, it's very ironic, and I'm kind of embarrassed now that, feel free to point the fingers, but for the most of my life, I'm 36, soon to be 37, most of my life, up until, I don't know, a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, I had this view of motorcycles like it was the stupidest thing you could do. I honestly thought, yeah, it's just so dangerous, and it never made any sense to me. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of I always liked the idea of motorbikes. I was always fascinated by them. Secretly, I think I secretly always wanted one. But yeah, I was very adamant that I would never ride one on the road or just pretty much in any way, because I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be more ironic eventually. I'm probably going to get hit or crash and lose a limb or something at some point. I hope not, but I'm aware that could definitely happen. And yeah, here's the thing, I was so against it. I was just so like, it's just so dangerous, it makes no sense. You're 100% more likely to get injured and lose a limb, and I never wanted to lose a limb. I mean, I still don't want to lose a limb, but I was scared of that. I was scared that, I guess I still am, but that was my biggest fear. Like, that was a fear enough for me where I guess I thought I would never ride a motorbike. But up until 2 years ago, I changed my mind. Something happened, and I got to the point where I thought, fuck, if I'm going to live my whole life and die old, die young, whatever it is, and well, you know, if my life's going to come to an end at some point in the universe, which is a certainty, whether I die, you know, we don't live forever. Oh, red light, really? You know what that means? Filter. Yeah. Yeah, if I was going to live my life and, you know, and die at some point, whether I'm old or young, I just, all of a sudden, I didn't want to die and not know what it was like to ride a motorbike. And now I do. And now I've got the bug. Yeah, I've got the bug, and I just, unless I crash and die, I lose a limb, or unless something happens and I physically can't ride a motorbike, I think I'll ride a motorbike until I die now.